How Dubai became a safe haven for global criminals. Dubai, a city of luxury, innovation, and endless opportunities. But behind its glittering skyscrapers, pristine beaches, and lavish lifestyle, there's a side to Dubai that most people don't know about. A side that's becoming a magnet for criminals from around the world. But why? What makes this city, known for its wealth and extravagant living, such an attractive destination for the world's most notorious criminals? In this video, we'll uncover the shocking truths, explore hidden connections, and dive into why Dubai has become a haven for people trying to escape the law. Stay tuned, because what we're about to reveal might change the way you look at this modern-day oasis forever. The rise of Dubai. Dubai's transformation from a small desert port to one of the world's most opulent cities is a story that seems almost too incredible to be true. Just a few decades ago, it was a sparsely populated emirate, relying on fishing and pearl diving for its economy. But everything changed when oil was discovered in the 1960s. And Dubai, under the leadership of Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum, began its rapid modernization. The government poured vast amounts of wealth into building an infrastructure that would rival any of the world's top cities. Towers shot up from the desert sand, malls turned into monumental empires of consumerism, and the skyline became one of the most recognizable in the world. Dubai quickly positioned itself as a global hub for finance, trade, and tourism, attracting not just investors but also people from every corner of the globe. But beneath the shiny surface of skyscrapers and luxury resorts, something darker was quietly taking root. The appeal to criminals. What is it about Dubai that makes it such an attractive destination for criminals, both big-time and small-time? To understand this, we need to look beyond the glamorous facade and examine the systems in place. Lax laws and loopholes. Unlike many Western countries, Dubai operates under a unique blend of Sharia law and civil law. While the city has a strict legal code, there are certain areas where the law is more lenient or poorly enforced, particularly when it comes to financial crime. Dubai's regulatory environment has long been criticized for being murky when it comes to money laundering, fraud, and other financial crimes. While there have been efforts to clean up the system in recent years, many high-profile criminals have been able to exploit gaps in the law. A tax haven for the rich. One of the biggest draws for criminals is Dubai's favorable tax system. The city has no income tax, low corporate tax rates, and no inheritance tax, making it a popular place for both legitimate businesses and illicit operations to thrive. For criminals looking to hide their assets or run businesses without interference, Dubai's lenient tax policies create a perfect storm. But it's not just about taxes. Dubai's banking system is also highly attractive. Many banks in Dubai are notorious for their discretion and lack of transparency, creating an environment where criminals can easily park their money, launder it, and use it for further illegal activities. The role of real estate in criminal activity. One of the most striking ways in which Dubai has become a hub for criminal activity is through its real estate market. The luxury property market. Dubai's real estate market is worth billions, with luxurious properties scattered across the city. It's a playground for the wealthy, but it's also an avenue for those looking to conceal illegal wealth. The government has long been criticized for allowing anonymous shell companies and offshore accounts to purchase property, making it easier for criminals to invest their illicit gains without raising suspicion. From multi-million-dollar penthouses in the Burj Khalifa to private villas on Palm Jumeirah, Dubai offers criminals the perfect environment to stash their money and hide their identity. Even in the years following global financial crises, Dubai's real estate market has remained remarkably resilient, creating opportunities for those looking to launder dirty money. Cash-heavy transactions. In many countries, large real estate deals are scrutinized, but in Dubai, cash-heavy transactions are common. The preference for cash often used to buy property has raised alarms among international authorities. These cash deals make it extremely difficult to trace the origin of the money, providing criminals with a simple way to launder their wealth. Dubai's role in international crime networks. Dubai's strategic location, being a crossroads between Europe, Asia, and Africa, has made it an ideal place for international criminal networks to operate. A hub for organized crime, Dubai's well-connected transport infrastructure, including one of the busiest airports in the world, makes it a key hub for the trafficking of drugs, weapons, and even people. Over the years, authorities have uncovered numerous instances of international crime syndicates using Dubai as a transit point or safe haven. In fact, many criminals use Dubai as a staging ground for operations across the Middle East, Africa, and even Europe. These networks benefit from Dubai's status as a global financial center, with access to the world's markets and a less stringent legal framework. The case of the Dubai Six. In 2017, 6 men members of a notorious Eastern European crime syndicate were arrested in Dubai after being involved in a series of high-profile robberies across Europe. While they were eventually caught, their time in Dubai exposed just how easy it was for criminals to operate within the city. They used Dubai's vast business infrastructure to hide their tracks, making it almost impossible for authorities to trace their movements before the bust. Dubai's efforts to clean up its image. Despite these glaring issues, Dubai is well aware of its reputation and has made significant efforts in recent years to distance itself from the underworld. Crackdown on money laundering. The government of Dubai under the UAE has ramped up efforts to combat money laundering and illegal financial activity. In 2020, the Dubai Financial Services Authority (DFSA) introduced stricter regulations to monitor suspicious financial transactions and enforce anti-money laundering (AML) practices. The introduction of the economic substance regulations also made it more difficult for companies to create fake entities and use them to funnel illicit money into the real estate market. These regulations aim to prevent Dubai from being used as a loophole for global financial criminals. Increased cooperation with international authorities. Dubai has also sought to improve its relations with international law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, Interpol, and the UK's National Crime Agency. By sharing intelligence and cracking down on crime syndicates, Dubai hopes to shed its image as a safe haven for criminals. However, many experts argue that real change will only come when the city addresses its tax enforcement of financial crimes head-on. The dark side of Dubai's wealth. Dubai's wealth is undeniable, but it comes with a cost. Beneath the glitz and glamour lies a darker side, a world of corruption, exploitation, and criminal enterprises that thrive in the shadows. Exploitation of migrant workers. One of the lesser-known aspects of Dubai's economy is the exploitation of migrant laborers. Thousands of workers from South Asia, Africa, and Southeast Asia are brought to the city under the promise of high-paying jobs, only to find themselves trapped in harsh conditions, working long hours for little pay. While not directly tied to organized crime, the abuse of these workers has drawn international criticism and cast a dark cloud over Dubai's otherwise sparkling image. The underworld of cybercrime. Cybercrime is another growing concern in Dubai. With its status as a tech hub and business center, Dubai has seen an increase in the use of digital platforms for illegal activities. From online fraud and hacking to dark web marketplaces dealing in drugs and stolen data. The city has become a hotbed for cybercriminals, seeking to profit from the anonymity of the digital world. So, how did Dubai, this beacon of prosperity and modernity, become a haven for criminals from around the world? It's a complex story of opportunity, loopholes, and a unique legal environment that has allowed bad actors to exploit the system. Despite efforts to reform the city's high tolerance for financial crime, combined with its luxurious real estate market, tax havens, and global connections, continues to attract those looking to hide from the law. But as Dubai grows and evolves, it must grapple with the question of whether its future will be defined by luxury, opportunity, and innovation, or whether it will become a symbol of how money, power, and lawlessness can sometimes go hand in hand. What do you think? Is Dubai truly a safe haven for criminals? Or is it just a city with a complicated relationship with wealth and law? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching this in-depth investigation into Dubai's role as a magnet for criminals. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more shocking stories and deep dives. We've got much more to uncover, and you won't want to miss it.